What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Voyager class Nexus Prime. Yes, it is time that we take a look at quite possibly one of the only reasons why they're going to continue Age of the Primes into next year. So, yeah. Anyways, we don't take a look at the figure first, we take a look at the box, and the box itself is quite interesting. So, we have a nice image of Nexus Prime here in his robot mode and in his jet mode. And on the back here, it shows us all kinds of things going on here. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go on there. And on the back here, it shows Nexus in his robot mode and in his jet mode. And, there is a fan mode to this, but I can't get him into it because I choose not to care. So, yeah. And on this side, we have Nexus Prime once again. On the top, Nexus Prime. And that's pretty much it for the box. So, yeah, let's bring him in. And I have to say, this figure's existence is the only reason why they're going to continue with Age of the Primes next year. It really is. It's the only reason. And the reason being, we'll get into that. So, anyways, let's get him into his scale comparisons first, and then we shall get into one of the entertaining transformations, and then we shall continue on to the regular transformation. Then we will get to final thoughts, then we shall rank him and end the video. So, anyways, here he is with A3. Or Alpha Trion. Here he is next to Amalgamus. Here he is next to Vector Prime. The Legacy United Vector Prime. Because, you know, they haven't re-released this guy yet. But I have a feeling they're gonna. And here he is next to Prima. So, yeah. Alright, so when I said that this figure's mere existence is the fact that they're going to have a year 3 of Age of the Primes, is because, well, he combines. And we don't have limbs for him yet. So I have a feeling that they're going to give us limbs for this guy, and I have a feeling that they're going to do it in the style of kind of like Age of the Primes. Maybe not particularly in everything of that nature, but yeah. So, anyways, to get him into said combined mode, you're going to want to bring this down, and you're going to want to fold this all the way up. And then you're going to take, actually, you're going to kind of want to just keep it up like this, so just fold it up kind of like that. Then you're going to come to these wing sections. You're going to yank the wings off of him, and you're going to bring them back in just a minute. So there is a bit of parts forming, I know. Come to this section here. You're going to want to bring this down like so, and just kind of leave it like that. Then take this section, pop it up like so, and fold this in. Take this arm section and rotate that. And then take this again and rotate this. And this tab here is going to go into this slot here. And then make sure that it's a funky, delicate balance where you need to make sure that these pop open and do everything you need them to do. So, anyways, come to this section, bring it up, fold this all the way down like so, pop this open, fold it all the way around, rotate it. At this point, we can now close this piece back up, and then we're going to then take this, rotate it around, and then fold this down, and just clip that into there. And then you're going to take these sections here, and you're going to bring them in and fold them kind of just in on each other. And it's going to, there's, let me see if I can show this off on camera. Okay. There's this tab section that's going to go into this spot right here, and that's going to kind of complete the waistline. So, if you'll give me just a second here. That's how you want it to look. Do the same thing on the other side. Take it, fold it down, fold everything in, and that's how you want that looking. Then you can come back to said wings, and you're going to then have these ports here, and you're just going to plug these in here and do the same thing on the other side with the other one. And there you have the torso for Nexus Prime, or I don't know what the combiner form is going to be called. I really don't, but Nexus Prime in his torso form, I guess. So yeah, this is exciting. And the reason, and when I said that there's going to be year 3, like I said, we need limbs for this guy. So now we need to have a waist, we need to have legs, we need to have arms, we need to have the whole deal, and we will then go over that. So that being said, we don't really need to get into scale comparison on this because there isn't really one to go for. However, if you do have the current, if you have Menasor and if you have Superion, and I think at the current moment, I'm not 100% certain, but I think if you have the new Bruticus that's coming out, this guy combines with them all at the same time. So, maybe not all of them at the same time, but he does combine with all of them, so be aware of that you can use this for that. So, speaking of getting this guy out of his combined form, let's yoink these off here and set them off to the side, and we shall now get this guy into his robot mode. And to do so, it's fairly easy, okay? Fairly easy. To do so, you're going to kind of just deconstruct the whole thing like you had done before and just kind of straighten everything all out and just kind of fix it all up again. Take this piece here, you're going to then untab the foot, like so, and you're going to bring all of this down, and then you're going to rotate it around on, I do believe you want it to look like this. Yes, you want it to look like this, and then you're going to rotate it around, like so, and then you're going to have this piece folded all the way down, and then, if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to take this, bring that all the way down, and then fold this all the way forward. Take this panel here, take it, and swing it all the way around to close up that gap, at least on that side, and there's nothing really for the inside there. And then rotate this all the way around, and this is the side that you're going to have the legs come out on. Yeah. So, anyways, take this, again, straighten it out, kind of just folding everything out. Take the arm, just kind of untab it, bring it around, straighten things out a bit, make things a little bit more professional, I suppose you could say, if there is a word for it. So take this, untab it. There is the tab that goes into, or there is a slot here that goes into this tab. Take this, rotate this all the way around, straighten this out, fold this all the way around, fold the foot all the way around, and there you have that. Then you're going to, I do believe you're going to rotate this all the way around, and then you're going to take this, and you're just going to fold this all the way back, like so. And then you're going to take this backpack section, flip it up, and then you're going to close it up again, and that's going to tab the head in place. So be aware of that. Take these pieces, accordion them in on each other. Oh, you're supposed to do that with the backpack out as well. My bad. Take these pieces, accordion them in on each other, like so. Do that on both sides. And then the backpack solidifies everything. Then, if we can just straighten some stuff out, then grab our weapons and just pop them in his hands, like so. And there you have Nexus Prime in his robot mode, and I think this looks really cool. I dig it. I don't dig the fact that it's blocky, but then again, every combiner that we've ever seen or ever are gonna see is gonna be a little bit blocky. It's always gonna be. It really will always be. So, yeah. That being said, this piece here on the jet does remove. So, from what I'm told, this is the Enigma of combination. So, if anybody is not aware of what this is, go watch Transformers Power of the Primes, the IGN, or the, go watch that show. Will Wheaton voices Perceptor, so pretty darn cool. And Mark Hamill voices Megatronus Prime. It's a pretty cool series. I think y'all would like it. But anyways, that's where that's supposed to be stored, and he can also store it and hold on to it in his hands, but I'm gonna be real, who wants to see that held in his hands? So anyways, let's get him into scale comparison, then we shall get into final thoughts, then we shall get into the family photo, and then we shall rank him and end the video. So here he is next to A3. Amalgamous. Vector. And Prima. So there we have all of that. Alright, now if you'll give me just a second here with some wonderful editing magic, we will have all of the primes sitting here. So ready, and holy crap, what a family photo this is. Amalgamous is barely in frame. Barely in frame for everything here. Just, I mean, man, this is a lot of figures. So, I mean, this is 12 figures. I mean, seriously, we got one to go. And he's a beast. He's a beast. He's a big guy. He is a big guy. Well, maybe not big, but he's a big guy. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit on the review for that guy. We're gonna have to take some time. We're gonna have to acquire some funds. We're gonna have to sell some figures. We're gonna have to acquire some figures. So yeah. But anyways. Let's get into the final ranking of this guy, and I have to be honest with you, he's probably the one that doesn't even really belong here. And when I say that, I mean, if you look at every single one of these, they have a distinguishing factor about them. Like, for example, he turns into multiple different beasts. Amalgamous can, turn into different things. He turns into something that's different. He can bend time. He just does not look like he really belongs in this group here. Take note, I do not think that it is a bad choice to have him in there. I just don't think he belongs with this group of figures. I mean, does he really look like he holds the title of Prime? No. So, anyways, this is Thomas Fan01 saying that this figure is going to receive a 7.5 out of 10. The reason being is because I really don't like the parts forming on it. I really don't like the fact that they just kind of just were like, he's a Prime, we'll deal with it. And I also kind of don't really like the fact that we now have to get limbs for it now, so hooray. But anyways, that is my review for the Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class Nexus Prime. And this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to check out my Age of the Primes playlist, which I will leave a link to down in the description below. And do not forget to check out the main channel, where you can check out all the other playlists that I will leave a link to in the description below. And do not forget to comment, leave a like on this video, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all the cool Age of the Prime stuff that we're going to be doing, and the new stuff that's going to be inevitably coming out, because now that we've got all of the Primes taken care of, now we have to do the Descendants, and we have to have limbs for this guy. So yes, we do have to have that. Anyways, this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick's Voice Rail, Alexander Rothschild, Jordy's Riveted Rail Fan, Riveted Reviews. I almost said Jordy's Rail videos again, but you got another one in there, didn't you, Jordy? Do not forget to check out Lemon Lime Productions, Ice Star 552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions, Kitten Cat 999, Zaga and Oreo, Corey Tucker from Facebook, and oh, what the hey, we'll throw them out there as well. Do not forget to check out TroosterTube as well. This is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.